Discord wasn't built for boardrooms. It wasn't crafted for investors. It was made for gamers, rebels, outsiders, for anyone who wanted a voice, a space, a tribe. It began as a solution for teammates, but evolved into a sanctuary for communities. What started as a humble voice tool for small gaming squads has exploded into a $15 billion digital empire, powering millions of communities across the world. But here's the truth no one tells you. With every server that rose, with every friendship that blossomed, Discord faced choices between freedom and control, privacy and profit, passion and power. Behind the glowing neon screens and playful emojis lies a story of genius, ambition, and a fight to keep its soul intact in a world hungry to cash in on connection. This isn't just a tech success story. It's a battle for the future of how we gather, speak, and belong online. Welcome to the world of Discord. And once you see what's behind the ping, you may never hear that notification sound the same way again. Discord's story begins not in a boardroom or a Silicon Valley pitch deck, but in the frustration of gamers. Back in 2015, the world of online gaming was exploding, but one thing kept holding players back: communication. Laggy voice chats, clunky software, and constant disconnections made teamwork a nightmare. Gamers needed something better, a tool that wasn't just functional, but seamless. That's where Discord came in. Founded by Jason Citron and Stan Wisniewski, Discord wasn't designed to chase profits or investors. It was crafted out of passion, a desire to solve a real problem for a real community. The idea was simple but powerful: a voice and text platform where gamers could talk, strategize, and build connections without the technical headaches. At launch in May 2015, Discord had just a few thousand users, mostly from the founders' own networks and small gaming subreddits. But its design, minimal latency, push-to-talk, free server hosting, and cross-platform support offered something no other platform could match at the time. Back then, Discord's main competitors were platforms like TeamSpeak, Skype, Ventrilo, and Mumble. These tools were either outdated, lacked modern community features, or required expensive server hosting, and that's exactly what Discord disrupted. But something unexpected happened. Once the gaming world embraced Discord, everyone else started showing up. Crypto traders set up private servers to discuss volatile markets. Students built study groups where they could swap notes and help each other. Fans of anime, music, and niche hobbies flocked to Discord to form communities they couldn't find anywhere else. Even political movements and activist groups, from Black Lives Matter to Gen Z-led digital campaigns, began organizing on Discord. With private, invite-only servers and no central feed, the platform offered both freedom and security. While other platforms like Telegram remained popular for protests, Discord became a preferred space for deeper planning and long-term coordination. Over time, even politically motivated groups and online movements explored Discord's unique structure: private, invite-only servers with no central feed. While platforms like Telegram and Signal remain more popular among major protest movements, Discord was notably used by extremist groups to organize the 2017 Unite the Right rally in Charlottesville. A violent event that drew global attention and forced the company to overhaul its moderation approach. Other isolated examples, like Gen Z digital campaigners discussing protest strategies in private Discord groups during the 2020 U.S. election season, showed the platform's potential for long-term planning. From just 25 million users in 2016, Discord exploded to over 200 million monthly active users by 2025, with more than 19 million active servers daily. Its user base is now incredibly diverse, still rooted in gaming but expanded to include developers and tech enthusiasts, investors and crypto communities, artists, writers, and musicians, activists, educators, and remote workers. What made Discord so addictive and beloved? It wasn't just the slick interface or cool features, it was the feeling of belonging. Discord gave people spaces where they could be themselves, share their passions, and connect with others across the globe. From a humble gaming solution, Discord transformed into a global social engine, a hybrid of Slack, Reddit, and Zoom, and in doing so, it laid the foundation for an empire. As Discord's user base exploded, so did something else: investor attention. What started as a passion project for gamers soon caught the eye of Silicon Valley's biggest players. Venture capital poured in, pushing Discord's valuation into the billions. To fund its rapid growth, Discord introduced Nitro subscriptions, offering perks like custom emojis, high-quality audio, and larger file uploads. Users supported the model, seeing it as a way to keep their favorite platform alive without relying on ads. By 2021, Discord had grown so powerful that Microsoft offered $10 billion to acquire it.
We are getting more information, more reporting about Microsoft being in exclusive talks now to acquire Discord, which is a popular messaging app with gamers.
The founders declined, choosing independence over a corporate buyout, a move that was celebrated as a win for the community. But staying independent didn't mean staying the same. Behind the scenes, Discord was under growing pressure from investors to scale, monetize, and eventually turn a profit. Despite its $15 billion valuation, the company still wasn't profitable. Infrastructure costs, community support teams, and server operations were draining millions, and the need for a sustainable revenue model became urgent. That urgency brought change. Discord leaned harder into monetization. Premium server boosts, paid roles, new tools for communities to gate features behind paywalls. At the same time, the app quietly introduced gamification mechanics, levels, badges, exclusive perks, turning everyday interactions into status-building games. It worked. User engagement surged. Time spent on the platform skyrocketed. But as Discord expanded beyond gaming, into education, fandoms, tech communities, finance, even political organizing, the very features that made it feel open and organic also became harder to manage. The platform that once prided itself on being a cozy space for gamers had evolved into a global communications powerhouse. Would Discord remain true to its grassroots spirit? Or would the demands of scale, profit, and public scrutiny reshape it into something else entirely? The cracks were beginning to show, and in the next chapter, we'll see just how deep they go. For millions, Discord is a digital home where people share memes, make friends, play games, and build communities. But as the platform scaled to over 150 million monthly users, something darker began to grow in the shadows. It started small, whispers of toxicity, fringe groups, and server raids. But then came the warnings the world couldn't ignore. In 2017, Discord made headlines for all the wrong reasons when white supremacist groups used the app to organize the Unite the Right rally in Charlottesville, a violent event that left one person dead and dozens injured.
It was a weekend of street battles and stark displays of racism, exploding into a deadly act of domestic terror.
Hate no longer hides behind hoods.
And all accused of inciting riots that injured dozens of people and deeply divided the country over race. CBS 2's Dave Lopez is live in downtown L.A. outside.
It was a wake-up call for Discord, which responded by banning several hate servers and forming a trust and safety team. But the issues didn't stop, they just went deeper. Discord's design, praised for its privacy-first approach, no feed, no public wall, no algorithms, created the perfect cover for bad actors. In 2023, the U.S. government suffered one of the worst intelligence leaks in recent history. The source: Not a spy agency or enemy state, but a private Discord server called Thug Shaker Central. Inside, a 21-year-old Air National Guardsman named Jack Tegzira leaked hundreds of classified Pentagon documents just to show off to his online friends. Discord didn't catch it, no red flags, no reports. The FBI only discovered it weeks later when it was already too late. But that wasn't the only time Discord failed to prevent tragedy.
Jack Teixeira.
Jack Douglas Teixeira.
Jack Teixeira.
The man suspected of leaking highly classified military documents has been found.
That's him in the red shorts there. The 21-year-old Massachusetts Air National Guard member was taken into custody earlier today.
This 21-year-old Air National Guardman is alleged to have disclosed hundreds of top-secret government documents online to his gaming buddies.
Several real-world crimes have played out in horrifying ways on the platform. Menhaz Zaman, who confessed on Discord just before murdering his entire family. Brandon Clark, who posted gruesome photos of his victim in a private server. Dozens of child exploitation cases reported in encrypted servers, despite Discord's moderation promises. Gore, misogyny, and racist content shared freely inside closed communities, shielded from public scrutiny. And even minors accessing graphic servers, lured by anonymous invites, left exposed with no real age verification in place. Discord says it's like a city. Most of it is good, the company argues. Only a few neighborhoods are bad. But here's the difference. Cities have laws, police, patrols, and accountability. Discord, not quite. Moderation on Discord relies heavily on user reports, but in private, invite-only servers. Who's there to witness or report anything? And even when reports come in, response time is inconsistent, with some abusive servers surviving for months. After the Capitol Hill riots in January 2021, investigations revealed that extremist groups had been planning parts of the attack using Discord alongside other platforms. But the pattern is clear. Privacy, freedom, and community are powerful tools, but when left unchecked, they can become dangerous weapons. Discord's own growth might be its greatest threat. More users, more communities, more chaos. And with increasing pressure to monetize and go public, the challenge grows. Can it keep its soul while keeping users safe? Because in the end, Discord isn't just hosting conversations anymore. Discord has already changed how millions of people connect, from gamers to classrooms, from fandoms to finance. But its biggest transformation may still lie ahead. As it scales beyond its roots, Discord is no longer just a communication tool. It's a cultural engine, a business under scrutiny, and a platform with real power, the kind that shapes speech, connection, and trust in the digital age. What comes after $15 billion? Discord has refused buyouts, it's grown its user base globally. And now it stands at the edge of an IPO, a move that could change everything. To attract public investors, Discord needs more than vibrant servers. It needs sustainable revenue, scalable infrastructure, tight moderation, investor confidence. And that's where the tug-of-war begins. Because the more Discord aligns with corporate metrics, growth, monetization, expansion, the more it risks losing the organic, community-first spirit that made it thrive in the first place. Trust still hanging in the balance. As the platform matures, so do the expectations. Transparency remains inconsistent. Most users don't know how decisions are made, which servers are moderated. Scams and exploitation, especially in crypto and paid role communities, have highlighted a lack of proactive protection, particularly for young and vulnerable users. And while Discord is exploring AI moderation and smarter tools, there's little clarity on how these systems will balance privacy with safety. This isn't about features. It's about accountability. the fork in the road Discord has reached a moment every major platform eventually faces. Will it remain a sanctuary for free, weird, diverse communities? Or will it become another sanitized, ad-driven, investor-pleasing network? It can't be both forever. The decisions made in the next 12 months about monetization, moderation, and platform governance will define not just what Discord becomes, but who it serves. So now you know, Discord isn't just a chat app. It's a battlefield between freedom and responsibility, growth and integrity, community and control. It gave us a new way to connect. But with that power came questions it still hasn't fully answered. As users, we're not just passengers, we're participants. We shape the platform every time we log in, every time we speak, every time we choose to stay silent. So ask yourself, what kind of digital world do you want to live in? One that listens, one that protects. Because the future of Discord and every platform like it isn't just written in code. It's written by us,